Bingo.
Hi, I'm Krista Pettit with Haven Ministries. I'd like to take a moment to address some concerns I've heard from the community. I'm going to be doing this in a series of videos, so please check back for the other videos. This is the first one. This one will address clientels in Haven Ministries transitional home and shelter programs.
Krista, can you tell us about the clientele that Haven Ministries serves?
Haven Ministries serves people who are homeless in Queen Anne's County. We serve men, women, and children. Because we serve men, women, and children, we are very careful on who is admitted into our programs. We check photo ID, we do background checks, drug and alcohol checks, as well as sex offender registry checks.
What would happen if someone showed up and they don't have photo ID?
It's very rare that that would happen. What we would do is verify who the person is through the different agencies, such as social services or the health department. And very often people are pre-screened before coming in, so we are able to do this and we are able to make sure that they have photo ID. If they do not have photo ID, however, we will call the police to verify who this person is.
What happens if someone shows up and they're intoxicated?
So we have policies, procedures in place that we follow very strictly if someone comes in intoxicated. What we do is they are not allowed into our program because you must be drug and alcohol free. So we would pack up a dinner for them and the things that they would need to spend the night at a hotel, such as toiletries. A staff member would then take them to an area hotel. Prior to leaving, the staff member would give them information about our shelter program. Our case manager then follows up with them either by phone or in person the next day to again go over the policies and procedures of the shelter and to connect them to area services if they need that.
Wouldn't having a location on State Street attract loiterers on the property, neighborhood, and trail?
Haven Ministries has operated a homeless shelter for 9 years. We have not had issues with people hanging around and loitering in the communities in which we serve. We have also served people in our transitional housing program for over 3 years, and no one has loitered around the house, including the trail. And one of the reasons that they don't loiter is because we have case management services. The case manager is trained to sit down with every client that we serve and come up with a plan for the day. Her job is to help the clients develop a plan and move from homelessness to safe and affordable housing. Because of that, they have a plan that day. Many of our clients actually already have jobs, so they would go to their jobs during the day as well, or the case manager would work on job training, education, or going on job interviews to get a job for their stay with us.
So what are the hours of the shelter?
The shelter has an intake time where people come in 6 to 7 p.m. and that's the time for us to do the paperwork and all the background checks and the breathalyzer and all of those important background checks. And then folks stay with us in the evening. They are monitored by volunteers and staff throughout their duration. They then leave in the morning at 7 a.m. and they are transported by volunteers or staff to the different locations where they can work out their plan that they develop with the case manager.
Thank you.
Thank you.